That's the good stuff.
So that's the mix there. Now, or that's the arrangement.
Yes.
So mission accomplished. That was the goal of the day. Oops, I beat you to it. Sorry.
What?
Yeah, yeah. So we can set up the Reaper project, or we can jump to the Naruto thing. So we got options.
Wait, so what do you mean by set up the Reaper project? Just
you were talking about doing a Lewis script for
oh
stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh geez.
Oh God, oh man, possibly.
Oh God, oh man, possibly. Yeah.
Oh, we should absolutely set up Video Ninja. There we go. You sent it to me like an absolute legend.
I got Sure, yeah. Let's do a little. We can do a little Reaper scripting. That's fun.
Okay.
This really shouldn't be too hard. Just have to figure out a couple API calls, and it's easy. Easy peasy.
Let me see here. This and then VTuber guest. This is Video Ninja. That's how I'm getting paid.
Yeah, my brain has been on rotation between Golden and the stupid Naruto song.
Yeah, right. Yeah, the Naruto song is hilarious.
It's great.
Yeah. So the if we want to, we can do that. If people want to watch that coding, and what I can do while you do that is I can do the stretching that I need to do for the singing. So we can just have like a nice like work stream, and I can do a little practice with the stretching, and you can regale me with the power of your coding.
Cool.
All right. So then, in which case, I'll go to flesh mode.
Flesh mode.
Flesh mode activated. Yeah.
My eyes.
Sorry. It's so white, so painfully white. Yeah. Okay. Let me put you in this frame.
I figured this out. So as it turns out, on Windows 11 at least, there is a way that you can have multiple programs use the same camera. So I can just stream my thing.
Dope. I'm gonna get you the I'm gonna get you the Video Ninja here. That's how I'm getting paid. Fucking love. Oh God, it is a good tune. It is a good tune.
I don't know. I think my tracking broke. The hell?
So I'll send you the well, I mean, I can turn on my camera for the stretches. That would actually be kind of funny, wouldn't it? If I just give you my camera on Discord, and then I can kill my stream. That way you can see all the stretches, and I can do some like jazzercise or some shit. I don't know. Some jazzercise. And then if you want to share your coding window, I can like kind of put it in the corner here and stuff like that.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Fuck it. We'll do it live. We'll figure it out live.
We'll do it live.
Yeah. I did not anticipate the arrangement to be like figured out. So I figured we take those.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the oh God.
I don't know how. Do you think you could do Video Ninja anyway? Because I'm not actually sure how I would put the Discord thing up on my stream at the exact moment in time.
I can do that.
I actually think also from an OPSEC perspective, because like we talked about the Discord setting where it doesn't show up in screen share. So like even if I wanted to right now, I'd have to turn that off to be able to put the thing up.
I'm just gonna send you Video Ninja, but like the virtual cam output, so you have my face.
Cool.
My flesh face while I do my jazzercise.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'll double check here. Oh, I don't know if that's Did you copy the? Oh, you didn't send me the view link. You sent me the push link.
Copy link to keyboard.
You need the one that's not in the URL bar. You need the one that's in like the interface.
That's what I sent. That's what I thought it was sent. Yep, that's what I sent. Yeah.
That's the view one. Cool.
Oh, okay. I don't know. All right. Well, here we are.
Whoa. There he is.
Yeah. Chronic caucasity in its full glory.
Yeah. That's awesome. I'll put you over here in the corner. Little corner guy. Cool.
Nice. Okay.
Woo!
And then, if you want to share whatever, if you're gonna do, I don't know where you're gonna do this in like
So I oh geez.
Oh God, oh man.
Like because this isn't good either. Because I did the Discord screen share, but that's not helpful. So I'll need to Video Ninja my thing. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
I got it. We're doing two Video Ninjas.
I like it.
Easy.
I like it. Anything to do to keep the Yoshi safe.
That's right.
Yeah, do it for the Yoshi.
That's right. Add my camera. And I go here, and I go, boom.
Oh, when you said boom, I thought you said the link. I was like, boom, let's grab. Oh, okay. No.
Almost.
He was
So,
he was still cooking. Okay, I get a little excited.
okay. Boom. Now, but like actually this time. Easy.
Oh, okay, dope. All right.
Yeah. That was so delightful. Okay. Let me know if anything is broken for you. Okay, this is still working. Naruto.
Fucking, that thing is so silly. I have to imagine that Michi is aware that like that I'm gonna be doing that stupid bullshit.
Oh, of course.
She has to be aware.
No, I mean she's the instigator.
Yeah. But I was just like, I feel like I'm worried of like, have I not? I hope my reputation is what it needs to be.
I think it is.
Okay, good.
I don't think
All right.
anyone had any questions about that sort of thing.
Good, because like I worry people don't know like who I am on the inside. You know, look at me. Will they ever see I'm about the memes
and they see the same white guy on the inside that's on the outside.
That's right. Who is that meme lord I see staring back at me? Anyway, I feel like the reputation has gotten through because 16 Amano felt the need to say, "Hey, I'm working on a diss track, Lesage. Don't fucking get involved, okay? I want to just be able to shit post my friends without you coming in and doing that." I was like, "Heard. That's fair. You can express yourself, and I will shit post another way.
Yeah,
but I will be shit posting." Oh. Jazzercise time. I think the way to do this is actually I'm just gonna do it this way. Boosh.
Tracks table insert tracks. Yeah, is that what I want?
What do you want?
I'll tell you what I want. What I really, really want.
So tell me what you want.
Okay. So what I want is in Reaper you go to the actions menu and then you can just do I think it's new action and you can do new RIA script and this just will open up the opportunity for you to save a Lua file and then we'll just go like I don't know volume resetter.lua and then Reaper actually has its own kind of built-in IDE. It's not the best, but it's like kind of okay. It's good enough.
Okay.
So I just pulled a little bit of code from a different script that I wrote for automating some stuff in Virtual Soundstage. And basically the idea is we have to get the tracks in the project. Yeah. And the way that we can do that is there's a couple ways. Let me actually pull up my browser because we're gonna pull up the documentation.
Should probably get a sweater so I can actually fucking move around without fucking flashing people my bits and bobs. I think that's a good idea. What do you think? I think I should do that.
I think that's fair.
Yeah. Give me one second. I'll be right back.
Yeah. So Reaper maintains its own API documentation, but it's not very good. So we're going to move over to this one that's maintained by Extreme Rame, and this is just a nicer interface to kind of show us all of the functions that we have available to us. So we're looking at the idea of interfacing with tracks. So we can do this, we can use this count tracks function, and then Reaper has a bunch of different types of APIs. They have C++ API, EEL, which is kind of their own proprietary scripting language. It's kind of similar to Python. And then they have Lua, of course, and then Python as well. But Python isn't built into running Reaper, or running in Reaper by default. You have to install an extension to do the Python thing. So we know that we can use this reaper.countTracks method in Lua. And if you pass the number 0 into RIA project, then that will give us the active project because you can have multiple projects open in Reaper at the same time. So we'll just go in here and get the number of tracks. So we can just rename this to num tracks. And then we're going to build a table of, actually, I don't even think we need to necessarily build a table of the tracks. So we don't need to do any of this table insert nonsense. We can just use this. So we'll just save the current track that we're on into a local variable. And now we have a reference to the track. So now that we have a reference to the track, we'll be able to figure out, okay, we want to set the volume. So I'm just going to search for track, and then I think it's like, is it set track? Yeah, get set track state, and we'll have to figure out. I don't think it's state. I think there's probably something else because there's not necessarily functions that are only going to set the volume. There's a way that you can set multiple aspects of a track.
What? I hit my chopsticks.
Oh no.
And while you're doing that, if I can explain what's going on, this is the thing I was showing students. It's a way to stretch the lats, the serratus, the back of the neck and the traps, and with the where the sit down version of that doesn't get the serratus, and this also anytime you can do a stretch with a little bit more movement, you get a little bit more variety and nuance to the stretch. There's a lot of little muscles that are also kind of tight, so this will help because my tongue has been going back, and you can hear my swollen vocal folds are crazy. So I'm trying to lean into that lower sound to be an apologist for the fact that it sounds wispy when I talk, which I don't like. Concerns me. But tongue going back doesn't help. So in fact, it's quite the opposite. I gotta be careful here. Ooh boy, that's tight.
Media item, take info. That's not what I want. Oh, what is the function?
Are we going functional, bro?
Yeah. Oh no, it is this. Oh, it's track info. Really? But that's not even. That function isn't even showing up in the. Oh, because it's not get set. It's just set. That's frustrating. The naming is so steeped in legacy that it's not very good. Well, yeah, we'll say steeped in legacy because it's funny.
That's a very kind way to put that.
Yeah,
that's funny though.
Pointer param names. So each of the parameters that you can interface with on a track level is prefixed by the data type that it is. So for volume, it's d_vol because it's a double. So we'll do. Actually put this over here on the left.
I can't practice my singing. I also limber up so that when I do get to sing, all that shit is fucking. So are you more of an FP, or are you more of an OOP, or are you more of an F poop?
I mean, I did a lot of OOP back in my day because I kind of started in Java. Well, that's not entirely true. I did a lot of PHP, but I didn't know what I was doing when I was doing PHP. That's not, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I pivoted to Java for a while because I was really into doing Minecraft stuff. And you had to do that in Java.
The song I wrote for Ellie, the lyrics are basically a bunch of like the premise of the tune is that she accidentally caused world peace. This is like oops, and it starts with like resolving the big battle between FP and OOP.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
More something for the resub. I appreciate it.
Morning.
Yeah, I mean, big debate among the programming folk.
I feel like it's a big debate among the programming folk who haven't been doing it a while.
I don't know. I think it's silly because at some point it doesn't matter because it's all like you always will need a data structure to hold your structured data, and then whether that becomes an object because you graphed additional functionality onto that structure is neither here nor there. Like many times, that is the most economical way to do it.
In terms of like prescriptive like paradigms of approach, I like oh god, what is it called? Compression oriented programming.
I don't think I know that one.
It's start functionally and then identify the need for objects as they emerge. And it's basically it advocates for spending more time on refactoring than designing. I think it's a weird one that is like probably necessitates a shit ton of experience. Because like the design phase is kind of important. But there definitely does become a time when like where you're designing shit and you're thinking in terms of objects and you might over engineer very easily. Whereas if you wait a minute, can you say something for me?
Hello?
I just lost sound.
Oh,
hold on.
Monka.
Did I plug something? Let me restart my interface real quick.
Okay. It's that dang Focusrite. It's that gosh darn Focusrite. We just need another iterator here because we need to count the media items as well. So we'll do count media items. Actually we want this in an outer loop, and then we don't need to short circuit the function, and then we'll just do numtracks. Yeah, we can just consolidate this a little bit more because we don't actually need to. Welcome back.
Yeah, I don't know why it was never an issue when it was connected to the Mac. Windows
it's because of Windows Focusrite driver.
Yeah. Makes sense. Watch them build the Electron driver, or what they built the driver in Electron. Watch.
Count media items. So the interesting paradigm whenever it comes to Reaper scripting is that in Lua you count from 1, but in the API that you interface with through the Lua, which is really it's just wrappers around the C functions that Reaper exposes. In that scenario, you count from 0. So I'm setting up the iterator to start from 0 and then just subtracting 1 from the count because we can continue to rely on our normal understanding of programming paradigms instead of having to do anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love a good iterator.
I wish there was like smart iterators or something.
Yeah, I thought about building like a little thing, and then I was like, if I have to build like an abstraction for an iterator, we're probably in trouble, boys. So I didn't. I was like, well, yeah. When I started like learning about what is it interface objects or whatever, like God, what's that object called? Strategy patterns. I was like, oh my God, strategy pattern. Oh yeah, so dope. I'm gonna do them all the time. Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you just need a for loop with a +1. It's okay.
It's true. Yeah. I do love the chained like map and iterate formula though that you can do in a lot of modern languages. You can do that in JavaScript and Python and stuff. Like list comprehension in Python, I love list comprehension. You just can't do that in any other language. You don't have that syntax sugar.
Yeah, no, Python makes life a lot easier for sure. It's funny, I was taught Python by functional programmers like who base their existence in like C and C++.
Mm-hmm.
So my approach to Python is bizarre. Like I don't use a lot of its power and a lot of its like convenience features because I like had to build everything. And it's been interesting because like there is some benefit to learning that way. It's definitely I think it's easier to get started coding in that way, and it does help to have like the ability to parse a string in clever ways. But yeah, definitely I don't know, I miss coding a lot, but like man,
I have to operate on the take level. Yeah. Well, I think coding is fun. Like I love returning to it as like whenever I'm not forced to do it because I find it to be a creative outlet.
Tried explaining that to somebody that coding is creative, and they were like, weren't having it, which I thought was a shame.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's super creative. It's like, you know, and it helped me think. It helped my anxiety a lot because it helped me think, you know, and it helped me give structure to my thinking and structure to my problem solving. And yeah, it's great.
We'll take equals. So we need to get so in Reaper, tracks can have items, but the tracks and items are kind of decoupled from each other. It's that there's not really I'm not sure that there's a programmatic way to like provide a track and then get all the items that are just on that track, but you can get all the items in the entire project, so that's fine. However, inside each item there can be many takes, which you see whenever you record over the same item, and it creates a second take inside that item bounding box. And each of those takes has its own individual volume that you can change. So whenever you see an item that just has audio in it, what you're actually seeing is a container, which is the item, and inside it has one single take, and then that take has its own properties, whether it be volume, panning, or otherwise. So we have to always iterate over each of the takes within the item.
Okay.
Get to take. So here we need to pass in the media item, and we need to pass in the index. So we'll just pass in item, and then we'll pass in j, which is our iterating variable, and we want to set the d volume to 1 as well. And then in the reference for volume, passing a value of 1 is 0 dB. So this should actually already kind of be good to go, and we can run this by just saving it. Bad argument. What is the bad argument? Do I have to pass 1.0? Does it not? No. Track, param name, number, new value. That is a number. Bad argument number 1. So it's not getting the track. Oh, because I'm getting selected track, but there's no track selected. Okay, that's just a remnant from the previous. Okay, so I think this is done.
Nope.
So this will, you can just run this and it will reset the volume of all the tracks in the project. It is, I guess it is a bit of a nuclear option. Maybe we can put like I can figure out a way to put a prompt in there. Like, are you sure? Are you sure you want to do it?
Just make it a bat file.
Oh no. Well that's tough to interface. But I guess to be fair, this doesn't run unless you run it explicitly. So. Yusen, would learning Python separately help with Reaper? Maybe. But I think most people script for Reaper in Lua, and Lua is very easy. It has a very small amount of keywords. There's a little bit of just syntax you have to get used to, like the way that you set up loops in Lua is going to be different than like how you would do it in a traditional programming language. So like in a language like C, you have like your for loop, you do parentheses, you do your condition, and then you have your opening and closing curly brackets. Lua is similar to Python in that you don't do things like semicolons, and you don't do
weird ass brackets.
Yeah. Well, but indentation does not matter in Lua like it does for Python. So in Python, you would like define your function, and then you do your param, and then the indentation is what defines what the block or like the body of that function is. Whereas
I will say because of my start in Python, my code looks way more readable when I'm in another language. Ooh, oh my god!
Oh my gosh! And just imagine that back in the day they didn't have auto formatters, and you were really lost. Yeah.
Yeah, the Lua is really beneficial if you're in media. It's like Resolve works really easily with Lua. Yeah, Lua is great. Reaper obviously works really well. I picked Reaper as my DAW of choice because Ableton's automation was non-existent.
So they actually have it now. Did you see that? They shipped an SDK, like for doing actual DAW extensions. I mean, super late to the party.
Good? Yeah.
Allegedly, you write in JavaScript for it. It seems fine. Like I'm glad that more DAWs are doing this because it's indicative of a broader industry trend. If even a heavy hitter like Ableton is doing it, I give Ableton a lot of flack for kind of being behind the curve and not fixing long-standing systemic like tech debt issues. Yeah. But what I will say is that they're always doing something wacky over there at Ableton headquarters.
Yeah, I enjoy
always doing something wacky.
Yeah, I mean Ableton was really easy to set up. It was really easy to learn on all that. But like at a certain point, it's like once you have a pattern to your media production, not having automation is bad. There's just certain decisions that become a decision tree when you make enough of a thing, of a given type of thing, right? Like if you've done a jump cut enough times, you don't need to do like more than like a couple of those to know that you get it. Right. So like having like, and people be like, people, I mean, I've shown you my jump cut concat script with like FFmpeg and stuff like that jump cut concat script is what allowed me to be successful on social media because it allowed me to experiment enough and edit bare minimum enough so that I could use my skill as a performer to be interesting on camera and just get enough content out there to where I'm good to go, see what works. And I still had to release about 1,500 videos. I mean, I had success before and I could have had success before, but it wasn't everything I wanted. Now now I found that. So, like that bare minimum quality for, I mean, granted it's React videos, but like, like having processes like that is really great because there's just a lot of stupid bullshit work that creatives have to do that doesn't really involve the creative process. And they all slow you down. Transferring files, naming conventions, setting up like, having certain effects in place, templates, like all that stuff can save you a tremendous amount of time when you release a lot. When you make a lot of shit, I remember showing Too Boring, one of my editors, it was like, it takes me 15 minutes to make a thumbnail. Why are we making a Python script about it? I was like, okay, we release 90 videos a month. Let's do the math here. 90 times 15. You're going to spend like 50 hours of your month making thumbnails.
Yeah.
Whereas
no, it's a big amount of time. That's true.
Yeah.
Chem said, do most DAW users care about automation? I think there is a lot among them that don't know how to code. So here's the thing. People don't care about the fact that their DAW can do automation. They care about the tools that other people build with those automation capabilities.
Yeah.
Because it's not necessarily that everyone is going to be inclined to solve their problem by writing something, but if they can Google the problem and someone else has written a tool that does that, then that raises the value of the DAW substantially.
Yeah. It's like having
there's
custom
nothing
games
more
in
frustrating. Yeah. Exactly. There's nothing more frustrating than Googling your problem and then it's not possible to solve. In whatever tool you're using. There's nothing more frustrating than that.
Yeah, like auto importing. Like the reason I switched over to Reaper was auto importing audio because I had this weird workflow where I'd track on the RC505 and I wanted to export that. And I had some other use cases as well. Where it's like, really, I have to like click and drag and do one thing, and then like it's just silly. Like, managing folder structures as well is kind of a silly thing to do if you can automate it.
That's something that I've actually meant to do. There's a mastering engineer who I follow on YouTube called Panorama Mix and Master, and he has a bunch of scripting set up to build out his folder structure for his client work.
Mm.
So whenever a project comes in, it just builds out the entire structure, like all the folders for deliverables, like all the organization, everything from the ground up. Like it increments the numbering system that he uses to catalog his projects, so it keeps everything organized. That way he can tie like the invoicing to the organization structure.
Mm-hmm.
I think investing in that type of infra is super valuable if you're doing a lot of stuff kind of yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If you the problem with Sense Tech Live, the problem with AI code is logical consistency over a large code base breaks like crazy. Sasuke is really cool. Yeah, absolutely.
Sasuke is really cool.
Yeah.
Thank you for the resub, Rose. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's so funny. The so like if you have a series of scripts, you can use AI, and that's probably like going from scripting to like making programs is a really hard transition to make. But if you don't want to become a programmer, but you want the advantage of automation, yeah, using AI for like simple FFmpeg scripts that are repetitive is fine.
I think here's something that I will say. If you do actually want to learn programming, but you're not sure about the whole like using AI to code, what you can do and what I've done is you can ask it, hey, I have this problem that I'd like to solve. What kinds of tools or like frameworks or languages are other people using to approach this problem, and what angles can I take? Like doing the topic exploration and like figuring out what the first step is, and then going from there and then kind of learning at your own pace, I think is also super valuable. Because a lot of times people just don't know where to start. Like there's so many programming languages and there's so many frameworks and there's so many ways that you could do the same problem, but it's highly dependent on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to interface with local files and set up folder structure, there's an argument to be made there that using Python is going to be better for you than maybe using something like a JavaScript framework, which is much more geared towards a web application.
Yeah, if you're without resources, like without people to ask, I think it's good.
Yeah.
The ideal is and yeah, Rosa, that's definitely how we felt. Like I wanted to get a local LLM for basic SRT file parsing, because you don't need a crazy reasoning model for just a basic parsing thing. You could run something small locally and just be like, you can get semantic chunks. You can semantically chunk an SRT file. But that's not AI. That's just a statistic. Like it takes syllables and yada yada yada. So it's like that's how like fuzzy search and smart, like there's a lot of patterns in language that allow you to kind of like find like blobs. And then from there you can even